Good morning, everyone. Chef Leroy here, and it is Wednesday in Kauai. All right, so I'm in our room, and I'm gonna make lunch for us today. So we call these travel lunches. We do this all the time. It helps to save money when you're out traveling, and we'll usually eat these down at a beach or wherever we get a place to go. And sometimes it doesn't always work out because the weather's not good. But anyway, let me show you how I make my travel sandwiches. Okay, we're going into our makeshift kitchen here. So we've got our refrigerator, and what we usually do if we have a Costco nearby, when we travel, we hit the Costco. All right, so what I picked up from Costco, we picked up this container of turkey. These are great containers because you can throw your sandwich in the container. Okay, so we put our sandwiches in here, keeps them from getting smashed or whatever else. Now you can also put them in Ziplocs, so we always bring Ziplocs with us too. So anyway, so I have some sliced turkey. I had picked up some provolone cheese that was sliced, because you can't slice it in the room. And not to mention, the knife here is like duller than a fork, I think. I had picked up some sourdough bread. This bread is kind of dry. We're just choking it down the best we can. And we've got some spring lettuce. Now you have to use this stuff up pretty quick because Costco's products, they don't hang out too long, especially their fresh products like the spring lettuce are already starting to get a little wet in here. And I had a couple tomatoes I had to throw away, and our cucumbers that I picked up were already getting a little bit soft on the outside. Just getting a little old, so I just washed them off. But anyway, I'm gonna put these sandwiches together, and I'll get back with you in a few minutes. All right, so there you have it. Lunch. So I have cheese on the bottom. I put my lettuce on top of that, and I put the meat on top of my lettuce. That just keeps the sandwiches kind of all together, holds it all together really nicely. All right, so you're probably wondering, why do you have only 3 slices of bread? Well, because Mama doesn't like to eat so much bread. So I make a full sandwich for myself. Okay, put it in our nice little bucket, and then I'll put her sandwich on top. Just like so. Nice, huh? Put your cover back on. Comes with it. So don't throw the container out. Use it as a little lunch box. It's perfect. And then we got kind of lucky. We went to a chocolate farm here, Lidgate Chocolate Farm, and they had an insulated bag that they put the chocolate in. So we ended up getting these little freezer packs like this, so we could put them into the insulated bag. So that's really slick. So I got my tomatoes, my cucumbers ready. I have some pineapple down here that we got from a market, so we have that for today. And there you go. Travel lunch. Now, if you start to run low on your products, either you cut back on the amount of product that you're making your sandwich with to make it through the week, or you just try to find a little local market and buy some smaller stuff to, finish out your week. We're gonna probably get a little close on a couple things here. Do we need tomatoes? No, not necessarily, but they're good to eat on the beach. They're really simple to eat, like the grape tomatoes that they have here. But there you have it. All right, we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, and here's another travel tip for you. Go to Costco and get a big pack of eggs and boil them. They travel very well. So we'll usually take a couple boiled eggs with us too, as if we're going out trail walking or even to the beach. They're great to have on hand. So I'm boiling some eggs. So make sure that your room has 2 main things: a small refrigerator and some type of hot plate or cooktop that you can work with. Okay, so that's how that works. Anyway, so today's a big day for me. I get to go out and hop in a helicopter. I got myself a cappuccino from Ha Cafe down the little alley from us here. There's a truck there they have parked there. They do different bowls, like acai berry bowls and things, but their coffee is really good. And they open up at 6 a.m. So, all right, here's our little tiny room. So I'm gonna get my eggs done and get out the door here in a little bit. All right, so I'm on my way to a rental place to rent some snorkel and goggles so we could do a little snorkeling today. And I'm actually going back to the place where we rented chairs from, which we finally got to use yesterday. So I rented them for the week. It was $50 for the 2 chairs for the whole week, but we haven't used them much yet. So, but that's another story. We found a cool area to go snorkeling, so we're going to hit that beach today, and I'll try to do a little bit of underwater video, I think, as well. But before all that, we're going to rent this equipment, and then I'm going to the area where the helicopter takes off from. So I go on a helicopter ride today. It should be very exciting. And these are what they call off-door helicopters, so no doors on them. So you have really good, clean sight lines. So I'm hoping I can get some really good footage. So, anyway. So this road I'm turning on is called the Tunnel of Trees. I'm going on to Highway 520. Really like to get a picture in here. This is really cool. But you'd have to do it very quickly because there's traffic in here, obviously. There's some turnouts, though, so I think I could pull in here and hop out, take a quick photo. But I can videotape, which I'm doing right now. So I saw some really cool photos, though, in a gallery. It would be pretty cool to get in here and take a picture. So I might try to do that yet today. So I thought I was seeing things when I was driving this road, but can you see the yellow line? I mean, these guys must have been drunk when they're painting this yellow line on the highway. Well, it's not really a highway, a road, but super funny, man. Wow. It's just completely jacked. Either that, they had a bad wheel on their machine that paints lines, I guess, or something. I don't know, but look at that. That just cracks me up. I've never seen that before. Funny. I had to show you guys. All right, well, I'm on my way to the heliport. It's my favorite roundabout. I love it. It's cool. Well, I survived the helicopter ride. That was cool. They went literally around the whole island for the most part. I went all the way up to the north by Hanalei Bay, where we were up hiking earlier this last week, or I should say, I think we were up there Friday. And thank God we did it when we did, because they got flooded out with that monsoon rain that we got. So we did it at a good time. I tell you, that was really awesome. I mean, I didn't know what to expect. I flew with the doors off, so I will be sharing those videos as well. I mean, I don't know how my photos came out. I was trying to obviously photograph the flight, and I was struggling a little bit because of the props of the helicopter, right? So they're kind of like right up in your way a little bit, especially when you're using a higher shutter speed. So I was up around 2,000 to 2,500ths of a second, right? So, that's pretty high shutter speed, and I was doing it because there was so much shaking, right? The motion blur was would be a problem, right? And not to mention that the lens was kind of a little bit out the door, right? So fighting the wind a bit. Well, we'll see how they came out. I mean, I know I got some helicopter props in some of my photos, but I think I could take them out in post. We'll see. Anyway, then we're going to hit the beach.